Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, and I'm back for a little Anime Monday, reacting to anime on Monday. And today I'm going to be watching Susuno Frieren episode 3, Frieren Beyond Journey's End. This episode's called Killing Magic, so I'm not sure if it's like a descriptor or like it's the magic you use for killing magic, or if someone's trying to kill the concept of magic. I guess probably the former would be more likely. Doesn't seem like Frieren would be into killing magic, but I don't know. She has a hobby of collecting all spells for every different thing. But yeah, killing magic would seem to be something pretty dark, which we haven't got too much into this in the show yet. I mean, there's been some death so far, mostly from her companions dying from old age. Although Fern, that's her partner now, or rather her mentee, so they're off on the road. But yeah, Fern did have her parents died, obviously, so that was some death we heard about in flashback, at least that was in the show. So yeah, and we got into that last time with her and Heiter, how they felt about each other. Flashback, yeah, he was taking her in because that's what Himmel would have done, but and then he died, of course. They poured some out for him. But yeah, going back to any dark elements of the show, like this show started, the first episode started after they defeated the Demon King, I believe they were calling it, so that's probably where some dark things would have happened, which we didn't see yet. There was, I guess, a brief flashback last time too of those days when Himmel helped a young girl, rescued her from a monster, like the town was on fire, blah blah blah. Frieren was apparently there too, of course, but the now old woman didn't really remember her until Frieren actually came and started talking about it. The Himmel statue that they have, that old woman was then the only one who cared about that anymore. But a lot of the episode was Frieren looking for the type of flower that Himmel liked, or from his hometown that she had never seen before. And eventually at the end she figured out that these rats or whatever chipmunk things had hidden the seeds in this tower, and there was a bunch of it. So she planted it, I think magically. It seemed to be the case that if she knows something, she could do it. Like, she's seen a flower before, she could plant it magically, but she had never actually seen that one, like the blue, whatever it was. So that seems to be the mechanic in this show here I know about so far. And she's collecting things like a payment for like a recipe, not a recipe, I guess, but like a magical spell to like make tea hot, things like that. She's just going along collecting. And last episode with her and Fern on the road, in the second half of it, you saw a little bit of the push and pull, the dynamic of Fern Frieren still taking her time because she gonna live so long, where humans don't have that. So Fern getting impatient that they're not moving on, and they're not doing, I think she told the old woman, like, she thinks Frieren should be using her abilities to like help people more than she is, something like that. Yeah, and then Frieren also kept saying like her and Fern were the same, but Fern was like, well, no, I'm doing the magic because I would have done anything and it's a way to make a living, whatever. But then she kind of went back on that a little bit and said, she does have some love for it, I guess, or some, with her abilities, it makes sense to not just do it for a living, but yeah, I mean, she's always saying about helping people, so it would make sense if it goes that direction where she wants to help others with it. But yeah, I'm ready to get into this one, Killing Magic, here, and see what episode 3 is about. Let's kill it. 27 years after the death of Himmel the hero, trade city of Warm, Central Lands. And we did see the origin of that flower crown last time. Himmel got into it.
旅の物資を補充しようか。必需品ほぼ私ですよね。
I'm not sure how much time it was they said last time.
他にフリーレン様は何を買うんですか？
Did another year or two pass since the last episode?
薬草とかだよ。
Fern looks taller,
これ
maybe.
フリーレン様との付き合いいう時はろくなことがない。
What's she up to?
買っちゃった。
Skull.
何に使う薬は服だけ溶かすんだよ。返品してきなさい。額も大事だからね。
Why is that one bad?
あれは余計なものというわけで宿でね。
Seagull shots.
で無駄遣いできないのに行かないと。アクセサリーショップ。
Oh, Oh, it's basically English. Accessory shop.
また髪乾かさずに寝ましたね。あの人、
I don't know about that.
ボイン悩んでる。何その顔。顔見たことないんだけど。分時間かかったな。アクセサリーなら別にいいか。そろそろ私も買い出しに戻ろうか。さすがにそれは
墓場があるからそこで聞くといい。
Yeah, desserts don't really seem like much of a thing in medieval type worlds.
ここら辺に美味しいスイーツの。明らかにスイーツについて聞ける場所じゃん。
いつの店だ？なめてんのか？
ごくり。
この町にはうまいスイーツ。どんな店でも教えて。
Some kind of code word.
聞ける場所なんだ。
スイーツは俺たち冒険者の活力。
荒くれってレベルの見た目じゃないです。
I agree about it. It is nice to have some sweets after hard days.
スイーツの店に行くのかな。
Probably knows she's following her.
あれ、戻るつもりかな。
You're supposed to be there. So you've been spying, not
す
shopping.
みませんでした。まあいいや。
Pretty big room.
たまには甘いものでも食べに行く。
It's kind of the town kind of looks like Croatia or
お
something.
すすめなだけはある。疑ってすみませんでした。何の話？いいえ。お金は大丈夫なのですか？へそくりがあるから。にしますか？そうだね。今日のメルクーアプリンですよね。
メルクーアプリンだろ。
なんでわかるの？
何年一緒に旅をわかるさ。
I'm not sure what Merker pudding is, but
なら知ってもらえるように頑張ると。
パイほどいい。
私は
酒だろ。
yeah, she
知
knows
ってる
that.
ぞ、生臭。
What kind of ale does
俺
he
が
like?
覚えられるほど酒飲んでるってヤバす。
私はフェルンのこと何もわからない。だから。
Oh, she got it for
そう
her.
いえば、今日は私のな髪飾り。ありがとうございます。本当に？なので、はっきりと伝えます。私を知ろうとしてくれたことが。知ろうとしただけなのに。
Mm-hmm.
情が分かっていませんね。
I wonder I wonder what birthday it is. How old is she now? Like 15 maybe.
ところでフリーレン様。特にないよ。魔法集できる限りは。
Oh, we're back here.
の痕跡をたどっていきたいかな。フリーレン様にとって大切なことなのでございますね。わからない。しかしついに背も抜かされ。
She is taller than last time.
お
Oh,
姉さんです。
16.
お姉さん。
うん
いるものはほとんど同じはず。不思議だ。
I think it's because you're a different species. Frieren.
応用と行こうか。
Got through the defenses.
戦じゃなかったら死んでたよ。耐えられる？今日はここまでだね。防御魔法は強力だけど、次の展開を続けたら、3に部分的に展開させるのが正解。
Seems like it could be dangerous.
中ばかりですね。生存率に直結。
The best offense is a good
敵魔法が
defense.
防げます
Frieren.
からね。渡した魔法師の本読んで点だけが大事なわけじゃないんだよ。前に読み聞かせてあげないとダメか。ここが目的の村ですねか？いや、今回は違う。ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだけど。
白髪。
フリーレン様ですかな。クバールの封印場所ですよ。ご案内します。
Wow.
腐敗の堅牢
It's
ク
not
バー
my
ル。
friend. Oh, is he the demon lord? Or just one of the demon lord's minions?
それを勇者ヒンメル様。
その封印が近いしに来たんだけど、本当になんで知っているの？
でヒンメル様が毎年封印の様子を確認する
相変わらずのお人。
お話ししておりました。様子も見に来ないはたいね。
悪かったね。
白状ではない頃にはやってくる。
そう
そう。
Is that him in like a stone?
だいぶ不安定になっ明日にでも封印を解いて。
フリーレン様はクバールを封印したのですよ。
They are like sisters.
何か理由があるのですか？
バルが強かったからだよ。出なかった。魔王軍の中でも屈指の魔法
So
使い。
it's just a minion, not the king himself. I guess that makes sense.
奴の開発した史上初の
Soul Track.
類の防御魔法はもちろん体を直接破壊する魔法だ。魔法使いに至っては7割がゾルトラークによって。
Damn, he's putting up big numbers.
そんなの
強すぎたんだよ。その強さがあだになった。本当に魔法師読んでいないん。
今から読みます。
いや、いいよ。しっかり睡眠をとる方が封印を解くよ。油断しないように。
Dispelling.
らしいよ、フリーレン。
80
A
年
mere 100. A mere 80.
たった80年か。様は
殺した。
そう敵討ちといこうかの。ゾルトラーク。
Make it a big one though, maybe, even though she said otherwise.
驚いた。ゾルトラークを防ぐとは高度な防御術式じゃのう。
これはどういうこと？
Got the mana.
一般攻撃魔法です。
あれがゾルトラークだ。いわゆる人を殺す魔。
There's the killing magic.
クバール、お前の魔法は大陸中の魔法使いが
They neutralized it and neutered it?
わずか数年でゾル新しい防御術式による性も格段に向上し、攻撃魔法と呼ばれているよ。80年は人間にとって相当ある。おとなしくしていれば
なるほどの。攻撃魔法に同
I don't think
調し
he's just gonna go down like that, Frieren.
させる仕組みか。気もさぞ辛かろう。
防御魔法の対処できるよね。はい。了解。
Doing an orchestra.
ほう、飛べるのか。
Oh.
ゾルトラーク。
She's heading up with this all track. Kill a shot?
あいつの
Was she not able to like levitate like that last time? 80 years ago?
これで私たちも平穏に暮らせ。これですか。この地方はこの季節で。
かで見覚えあるんだよね。お前、私のスカート。
Oh, never forgets.
なーにある。僕だって見たかったのに。の見せてあげますから。
まだ生きてたんだ。
でもっと長生きできそうです。
So he's gotta be like
高いがありました。
time to get a new hat though. That's a whole lifelong hat.
感謝されていましたね。
直接人たちはヒンメルを信じていたんだ。
ヒンメル様は
I think so.
どうしたのですか？
So that would be where they're going next time, the land where souls rest. They said something in the first, like at the start of the first episode about a land like that, I feel like. And it was making me think of the end of Return of the King, although then they didn't really get into it in the rest of the episode, so yeah, maybe they're doing that now. Well, Qual got his soul put to rest there if he has one, or I don't know what. An interesting concept that with the humans, well, it's a long time to be humans, 80 years, I guess it would make sense that they would be able to combat this magic he came up with. And yeah, now it's just worked into regular defensive spells for humans. But yeah, he's like a mere 80 years also, so the mirror thing coming back, like those demons and elves live a long time. Well, not if they get killed, obviously, but but even with that, he rebounded quick in terms of figuring out about the mana thing, that it takes a lot of mana. He figured that out like right away, basically. But then Frieren still knocked him out easily. Yeah, and he seemed surprised that she could kind of, well, he said you can fly. I don't know if she can literally fly or she just kind of can levitate. We saw her do it last time going up to the top of the tower. I can't remember if we've seen her do it in any flashbacks though. Maybe that's something she picked up. Obviously she picks up things quickly as well, even with the long time. Since 80 years isn't so much to her, I guess I would say, yeah, that she picks things up quickly for her. And it seemed like, oh, she's bringing Frieren to this tough, this tough opponent. It would seem kind of risky, right? But it wasn't really. And then she dispatched him real easily, so I guess it was a good teaching moment. Yeah, a lot of the episode was about, she's trying to get Frieren to study more. 16-year-olds often don't like to do that, of course, Frieren, but read the book and work on, because the issue with the defense, I guess, is it takes up a lot of mana. I think they showed it, they went over it and they showed it a little bit with how they were fighting at the end against Quell, but it's still a little bit hard to tell what's going on. But I think she's just using little parts of mana to pinpoint exactly where the hit's gonna come instead of having to block the whole thing and like a bubble or whatnot, or a big kind of shield in front of you. And then the first part of the ep was about, well, it's Frien's 16th birthday, so yeah, I'm glad I got an age on her. We're up to date. I mean, who knows, next time she might be 18 or what. They keep going a couple of years every episode, I don't know, but like, will the finale of this season be that Frieren is like as old as the guy in this one? Maybe. Frieren's still the same, but yeah, she was suspicious that Frieren was gonna go waste their money on something, but it was birthday gifts for her and dessert and everything. Kind of a funny scene where she asked the tough looking guys too about dessert and they knew about it, where the good spots were. Yeah, I said it during the reaction, but the town they were in was, I think they called it Warm. It seemed kind of like Croatian or Adriatic, or Mediterranean, whatever. Like an old town like that vibe with the wall and the red top roofs and everything. Yeah, so it seems like every episode so far is like kind of a two-parter. Like, I mean, I'm sure this is based on a manga, so it's probably taking like 2 little vignettes at a time and putting them together in an episode. I don't know if they're all gonna be like that, but that seems to be about what we have so far. Definitely the last 2 episodes, 2 and 3. Yeah, but the titular killing magic was what Quell came up with, I guess. And that humans and everyone have now combated. Yeah, we got a little bit more flashbacks with the party and with Himmel as the old man just from 20 years ago or 30 years ago, saying he knew that Frieren was going to come back. So she's still figuring out more stuff in this one. The birthday thing, she figured out that it's just the thought that counts, even though her gift was good anyway. But Frieren just kind of did that, implied it was the thought that counts anyway, or caring in the first place is what humans really want. So she's got that down a little bit, and with what Himmel's actions in the past, counting on her basically, she realized that he knew her better than she thought maybe, or that's kind of like how humans are working in that regard. Like, they pick things up about you and put their trust and faith in you, which did not go to waste, I guess, in Himmel's case. She came back and did it. But yeah, another nice episode there. Some more world building, some more magic lore stuff, and some more into the relationship between Fern and Frieren, and Frieren's relationship to humans. So excited to watch episode 4 next time. We'll see the land where souls rest, I guess. Thanks everyone for watching. Do subscribe to the channel here if you're not. And yeah, until next time, I'm up out of here. Peace.
そろそろ出ようか。
はい。